What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am coming to you all today with yet another video. Today we are going to be doing a little bit of like a faking plan and kind of setting up my half letter. We're going to be making some changes in this thing, so I wanted to take you on the ride with me. But before we get any further into this video, if you guys are new here, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. I do all things planner and craft related here, so if you guys are into that kind of thing, you would definitely enjoy this channel. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right on into this. So you guys, I have been like officially, I guess I've been officially gone for a week, because I think my last video that I actually posted was on last Sunday. I did record a video last Monday, but I just wasn't really feeling like the vibe of that video, so I just kind of scrapped it. And I just kind of been working and been busy, but I will be doing a plan with me in tomorrow's video, so definitely make sure you stick around and check out that video, so we can kind of chat and get a little bit more details about what has been going on behind the scenes. First off, I do need to update this little card here. These cards are from Villa Beautiful. I don't know if they are still available, but I do have a link down below if you want to check out her shop. You can get a little bit of a discount. She has the pretty pins that I always love, but I haven't gotten around to changing out my card to April, because it is now a whole new month, y'all. Like, we are completely done with Q1, moving on into Q2 of 2021. Like, how you guys are feeling about it, like, let me know in the comments down below. So what we're going to be doing in this video, and I've been meaning to do this for a few weeks, I have fallen in love with the horizontal weekly undated from Cloth and Paper. I really wish that they were dated. However, I think maybe because I feel like it was a little bit of popularity for it, so I have a feeling that it's probably going to be a dated version for 2022. But in the meantime, I'm going to kind of create my own little setup here. The only downfall is that, and I have a few in here that I can go ahead and show you. I think they may be here. Like, they are all front and back, so there really isn't a way to like put in like a monthly in between the weeks without covering up a week. So I have the weeklies that I bought off of someone's oh, what do you call it? Like their sub box, because these were originally in the sub box. And then I purchased two more to at least get me through the rest of this year. If I calculated right, I actually think it's going to get me up into November, which I thought would be plenty. So I am going to go ahead and I guess I will take out, you know what, let's just go ahead and take out all of it. And let's see if I can make this happen. Just have been falling in love with this. Is one of my favorite spreads. It's actually one of my favorite kits from Villa Beautiful. I thought that kit was just so dope. I probably will be using it again. I really wish there were more like butterflies in the community. There's tons of bows and what else is out there, like bows, like hearts and stuff, but you don't see like butterflies around too often, and I absolutely adore butterflies. So my plan is to kind of Franken plan this. And what I am going to be doing is using my double-sided tape. This is my all-time favorite brand, and I get them from Amazon. I do have an Amazon storefront, you guys. I am working on finishing up that, and that's a part of what I'll be talking about in tomorrow's video, so make sure you stick around for that. But I will have a link to these. You can buy them in bulk, and they're fairly cheap. It will be an affiliate link, so it does help me out, but it's no additional cost to you at all. So let's get into this. Do I want to just take all of them out? Let's just start with 1 month at a time. So as you guys know, I will leave a link up above to my very first half letter setup. I was using these half letter printable inserts from Squared Plans, which I think are still absolutely dope if you are in love with that happy planner horizontal style, but you just want it to be completely like black and white and very neutral. Definitely check out her shop. She pretty much has all of the layouts that Happy Planner has without the issues of something being colored in. Like, it's completely neutral. So I went ahead and picked up, I have the undated monthly with a Sunday start. So it's like your typical calendar. And we're gonna like use these first from the original pack that I have. And then I have 2 other packs. And then I also have some executive note like dot grid paper. This is how it looks. So I'm just gonna set that up in the back. But first up, since this is what we'll need to begin with, I'm thinking like, actually, let me see what these look like, because this is kind of like it has like the cover page with this here. It has the holidays, like this planner belongs to kind of page. We're gonna just set these to the side. I'm gonna set these to the side because I may change it out. Now I'm thinking like, do I want like a kind of a dashboard page? Like, do I want to use the dashboard page that came with this? Like, I'm not really like, it's nothing wrong with it. It's just nothing fancy about it. Maybe what I'll do, I'll probably go back in later and do like create my own dashboards or something with some of the printables that I have. So I'm thinking I actually might, March and like January and February is already out. Should I go ahead? I guess I'll go ahead and take out March then too, huh? I do like the thickness of my half letter so far. So I don't know. I'm depending on what else I add to here. I may not continue taking out the months. Like the reason why I took them out was because it was getting pretty thick, especially with this little what you call this, like a pin I have on there. It was getting thick, so I took those first months out, but we shall see. So with these monthlies, I'm gonna go ahead and remove basically Q1, so January, February, and March. So we start out with this April. Is this April thing? Yeah. And you know what? I may just to put a little color, especially since I have the Bliss on here right now, go and maybe print off some more of these patterns from this VB kit that was with Little Magic Prints. So, but this is how it's going to look for right now. It turns into the monthly view. And then there's notes behind it, which I like because it's like you can kind of add these monthlies into anything. The downfall of that is that all of these horizontal weeklies are back to back. So there's no page like this, like just a notes page in this stack. So I will have to use double-sided tape to kind of connect these. I created this spread just kind of like actually you need to look at it this way, like a sneak peek. I created this spread and my plan was to do a little bit of a like how to use paper pads kind of thing, and I will still do that video. I know a few people have asked me to do that video, but just kind of an idea. I had used a few of the paper packs and kind of like created a little bit of like faux stickers, so to speak, with that paper pack. But I was just so in my zone last week. There was a lot of things going on with work. Beginning of the month is pretty busy at my job. And then also I have been working on something for social media as well. So I literally lived my life through sticky notes this past week. So as you can see, nothing was done there. So I think, I don't know. I think what I want to do, I don't want to really waste it, but I think this is a super cute spread too. You know what? I don't know. That's the thing. Like, it makes it really hard to figure out, because like if I keep this, I'm going to be losing half of this. Oh, you know what? I could just do that, right? Yeah, I can just do that. I'll just do that. I don't know why I'm making this so much harder than it really is. I know y'all probably screaming at your phones or TVs or whatever. Like, it's really not that hard. So what I'm gonna do is double side these two together, and this will be my start of April. Like, I guess technically this is the first full week of April, because technically April was a part of last week's spreads too, because April started on Thursday. So if you guys are new around here, this is typically how I do my Franken planning, because I am very indecisive, if you can't already tell. The way that I approach like Franken planning and taping down pages together is I just hit the corners. So I put a little tape at each corner and I kind of aligned it up. Instead of putting the tape all across and possibly like ruining the both of the papers forever, this is not. And it's also easy, like if I mess up the alignment like I just did, it's easy to take off and not completely ruin everything. So you also have the option later on, if you change your mind or wanted to use those pages, you can take them apart and they're perfectly fine. Sometimes the sticky stuff does stay there. I typically use like Undo, which is like kind of one of my favorite products. Maybe what I'll do is like one of my favorite planner products video here soon. So, but I'll use Undo if it's still sticky. Typically I can completely remove it with just my hand, or if it's like a spread or something, I'll probably just stick a sticker over it so it doesn't be sticky anymore. So here we go. So you have April there. So let's see, this will be starting April 5th. So I would need 1, 2, 3, 4 spreads this month. So here's 1. This will be 2. This one would be, there's 3. And 4. Let me double check the count on this. All right, so we have our first April page, the monthly view, and then we get into the weekly. So here is, this will be, oh my God, I need a calendar in front of me. So this will be April 5th through the 11th. And so this will be 12th through the 19th. Well, 12th through the 18th actually, and then 19th through the 25th, and then the 26th through, let's see, that would be May 2nd. Okay, so I don't technically need this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I knew this was going to be a handful. That is the thing. I hate when there there's no separation, because I get so easily confused. So 5th through the 12th, let me just make sure. No, 5th through the 11th. Oh my God. 5th through the 11th, 12th through the 18th, 19th through the 25th, and then 26th through May 2nd. So that this will actually begin May. So this page, I'm just going to put this here for now as a page stopper. And what I am going to be doing, the reason why I bought this pack of executive notes, I'm going to be double taping a page of executive notes here to the back of this. And I have this in my personal rings. I absolutely adore these note pages. I think they are so versatile and so neat. I just hate that I have to basically lose one sheet because I'm double-siding it, but that's okay. I am just so hoping that Cloth and Paper does make these weekly layouts a dated version. These weekly horizontals, rather, a full dated, because I will definitely buy it. I absolutely adore these. It's like, it's so perfect. And I love that pretty much the full work week is on one side of the page. All right. And usually when I try to align it, I try to align it by the hole punch. And typically if you do that, everything else will be perfectly aligned. And usually it doesn't take me this long. I'm like, y'all watching, so now I'm super nervous about it. All right, so we have April done. And then we're moving on into May. And what we would need to do, let's go ahead. And I got these dashboards from Notique, and I kind of love the material of it. Typically I would go for something that is a little bit more thicker, or you know, harder to bend, but I kind of like it. Just, it's super easy to like pull them out and pull them back in. So that is neat. All right, so that's the second. Actually, do we need this notes? Yep, we will need to double side that. All right. And so here we will take that, and then it will have our Monday. So let me double check. We have our weekly view, and then our monthly view rather, and then the weekly. So yeah, that's perfect. So again, just taping the corners. And aligning them by the punch holes. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Do I want to move this into, I may move this into June. I think I might move this one into June. So there will be 1, 2, 3, 4 full weeks in here. And then May 31st will be a part of June. All right, so for this one we have, I am in love with it. I'm so excited for this. So in May, we will have May 3rd through the 9th. This page will be May 10th through the 16th. You know what, probably would have been easier if I actually wrote down the dates on this, but it's fine. That's probably going to complicate it even more in my brain. So the 17th through the 23rd will be this week, and then we would need one more, and I think it actually turns out perfect because this is the last page. Yep. So this will be the 24th through 30th, and that's the last of the original stack that I had, and that was just perfect. That was just absolutely perfect. I'm not going to use an executive note here. I will just leave it blank. If I decide to put notes down there, I will do so. Let's move in a little bit closer. I will, you know, just write there. But let's get rid of this. Put this to the side there in case I want to use it again. So here is June. And then we kind of have like this currently page here. And then the June monthly. I'm gonna just go ahead and remove June completely. We'll sit that there for right now. And we'll need to open up our first, well, not our first full pack, but our first bought one. And this might be a little weird. Actually, it might work out perfectly because what's on the back of this? Just notes. Like, yeah, this might work out perfectly. Okay, I love it. So far it is coming along together, and it's turning out that I don't have to double side tape as much as I thought I would. And I have a huge mess here if you guys haven't noticed. There we go. I'm starting here. I might I'm okay with it. It's not that huge of a deal. Kind of wish this page was left blank, but not that big of a deal, because I really don't want to, if I don't have to, I don't want to use up my executive notes. If I have some extra, maybe I'll go back for it. All right, so this will be the 31st, May 31st through June 6th. This week will be June 7th through the 13th. So this will be my birthday week spread, which I cannot wait. And you guys, we're still on the fence as far as if Go Wild is still happening. I am hoping that we'll get some information this coming week, because it's getting real close. Like literally, we only did this for two months already, and like June is literally 2 months away. So we need to know. Okay. So that was through the 13th. So this week will be the 14th through the 20th, which will be a Father's Day spread. And then next up will be the 21st through the 27th. And I think I don't know how other planner companies do it, but typically, like, since this week, like the last week, the last day of this week is on a Wednesday. The last day of the month, rather, is on a Wednesday. So I think I am going to keep this, because majority of the week is going to be, technically no. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The majority of the week will be in July. So that will mean I will need to move this into July. Oh, this is hard, y'all. This is so hard. I don't typically Frankenplan, and when I do, it's like just happy planner stuff, and it kind of just, this back and forth doesn't really matter because most of the planners are pretty much made the same. Okay, let me double check. So 31st through the 6th, 7th through the 13th, 14th through the 20th, 21st through the 27th. Okay, and then we'll move into July. So this, I'm just putting this here just as a little placeholder to remind myself. This one will need to be double-sided tape with the executive notes. I hate this. I hate having to do this because basically I'm losing a spread pretty much from each week, because this side is going to be double taped and the other half of this spread is going to be double taped to the back of July's monthly view. So I'll go ahead and finish like the rest of this off camera and do like a quick flip through and kind of, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna add the like dashboards to this just yet, but we'll chat about it then. All right, guys. So I was able to get it Frankenplan from April through November. It perfectly ended on November. So I have all the weeks throughout then. So right now I just went ahead and kept my December monthly from Coffin Paper. I popped that on in here, but I also right after that have the December from the original layouts that I was using from Squared Plans. So that's that. And I figured by the time December rolls around, most companies rather will have a fall release going into 2021. So I will just be expecting Coffin Paper to either hopefully, fingers crossed, to go ahead and release it as a dated option, the horizontal layout as a dated option, or, you know, I can kind of make my decision from there. And who knows, between April and, it's probably highly unlikely, to be honest, just due to the dates, but between April and November, maybe there is a different layout that I would like to try. Maybe Coffin Paper comes out with a different layout, or I see something else out there in the planner world. You never know. I just really love this. So I do hope they come out with a dated option for 2022. And at that point, I probably would go ahead and buy some more undated just to get through December. And then, of course, if it is a dated option for 2022, I'll buy those and be ready for it. But that is going to be it for this video. I do love how it turned out. I hate that I had to double side tape a few of the pages like this one, but I still think it really came out well. And I think only like maybe 1 month had that actual like horizontal layout page, and maybe it was July. I don't know. Either way, I do appreciate or love that I got 2 packs and it worked perfectly to get through until November. And like I said, by that time I may be into something else, or there will be a full dated release. But let me know what you think about this video. This is kind of one of my first times doing this. Let me know if you would like to see more of me doing setups, if I do change up my setup. If you appreciate those videos, definitely let me know down below. And as always, if you want it, plan it and do it. Bye guys.